Welcome back to another episode, and in this episode I want us to continue where we left off, and we were talking about God's will for your marriage. So we're going to continue part 2, and last time we looked at what Jesus was speaking in his conversation with the Pharisees in the book of Matthew chapter 19. Last time I erroneously said that it was in Matthew chapter 12, but it's not chapter 12, but chapter 19. And I will just again go over that scripture of Matthew chapter 19, and then I will look again at the scriptures in the book of Genesis chapter 1 and chapter 2 as we endeavor to understand God's will for your marriage, so that your marriage has purpose, your marriage has a strong foundation, so that your marriage is having the right objectives, and when you are in that marriage, you are motivated, you are encouraged, and you are fully aware of what it is that God expects from you, so that you do not end up building a marriage that has no or flimsy foundation and is headed to nowhere. All right? And so let us now turn to the book of Matthew chapter 19, and we will start at verse 1 to understand this conversation when the Pharisees came to Jesus and they said, "Master, what do you think about divorce? What do you think? Is it possible? Is it allowed? What does the law say? Can a man put away or divorce his wife for any and every reason?" They framed their question quite, you could say, comprehensively. A comprehensive question, a well-articulated question, if you could say. And indeed, those are the same questions that a lot of people have today. You see, some people, they get married and divorce is already in their plan. Divorce is already on their plan. They are just timing that I will enter this marriage, and then 2 years later, I'm going to leave this man, I'm going to leave this woman. It's called a sham marriage, right? So to avoid your marriage becoming a sham marriage, and of course the definition of a sham marriage is you could say is a marriage that you could say a marriage of convenience, in the sense of somebody gets married in the with the idea of getting citizenship, right? In the UK, they will tell you that if you are getting married just so that you can get a visa to come to the UK or to go to the UK, then that is essentially a sham marriage. Likewise, if somebody is getting married so that they can financially benefit, extract money from this man, extract money from this woman, that can also be defined as a sham marriage. So you could really have a lot of things that would constitute a sham marriage. And so we want to avoid, we want that your marriage may avoid becoming a sham marriage. So the question is then, what do you do? Right? What do you do? All right, now let us look at Matthew chapter 19, and I'm going to read from the Amplified. Now, when Jesus had finished saying these things, he left Galilee and went into the part of Judea that is beyond the Jordan. And large crowds followed him, and he healed them there. It is raining here now. Just started all of a sudden raining. But let us see if it will intensify or it will abate. I have a feeling it will slow down. So I will continue for now. And large crowds followed him, and he healed them there. And Pharisees came to Jesus, testing him and asking, "Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for just any reason?" I like the way the Amplified put it. For just any reason, for any apparent reason. And really that now goes from, that includes the width of a spectrum of a large kind of reasons, right? So they are really trying to make sure that they don't leave anything out, any reason out. It says, just for any reason. And there are plenty of reasons why people would choose to divorce their wives and husbands, right? Sometimes somebody wakes up one morning, right? As they say, woke up on the wrong side of the bed and decides, I think I need a new wife. It's not a laughing matter, but I think I need a new wife. But obviously, for somebody to reach such a stage where they would say, I think I need a new wife, there are a lot of things in the intermediary. Yes, there are a lot of things that have happened that have brought somebody to that stage, that specific stage where they are saying, I think I need a new wife, or I think I need a new husband. Of course, sometimes they would say to you, I don't know what happened. I just found myself in another relationship, and I know that I cannot continue this relationship because I feel like I have found somebody who truly understands me, somebody who truly loves me, somebody who is truly concerned about me. Therefore, I want a divorce, right? There are really all kinds of reasons, and from the most petty of reasons to the most difficult of reasons, to the most, you could say, obvious of reasons, right? Abuse, infidelity, and things like that. So now, that is the question of the Pharisees. Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for just any reason? The key word there is any. He replied, verse 4, have you never read that he who created them from the beginning made them male and female, and said, for this reason, Ish shall leave his father. Remember last time we said Adam is called the man. For this reason, a man, or Ish. All right. The rain is intensifying, and I think it's time for me to change position. It's time for me to change position. I did not even come with an umbrella. All right, we'll see you in the next video.